risen on a new day. Never let anyone take it hard.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa.
Wait.
To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems
What are you doing?
cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
Is that the one that's like
Yes.
kind of on a tower? Well, not really a tower, like a big piece of rock, and then you can't just jump up it.
That name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it,
I can tell you how to get
he might
there.
even be
Just
there
give me
now.
a second, finish this.
I'll round up
cutscene.
my men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one
Basically,
hates
at the
Dervahl
back
more
of
than your
the
own tribe.
back of the
clans would give up much to
rock
obtain
or whatever.
Take
You
him
just
alive?
gotta jump up,
So you
and
can
then
haggle over him? You
once
can't be
you've
serious.
gotten as
Our
high as you can
security
possibly
depends
get
on
jumping
keeping
up,
the peace.
you gotta jump to the left.
If the opportunity
and grab
presents
the
itself,
ledge
take
on
him
the top
alive.
left there. You
Consider
gotta
that a
like
command.
jump around the rock to make it to that little ledge.
Aloy,
It took me a bit to get it.
Please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death.
Hmm?
Understandable, of course.
Oh well, isn't it? Is
But
it
now
not
that
on
they've been
on
left
top
to
of
my
like
imagination,
a
those
massive
details are
standing
all I
rock
can think
kind of
about.
thing?
you were there. Did she suffer?
Oh, you can't find it.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose
No,
I needed to know I was
it's behind
as
you.
much on her mind.
It's nowhere
as she
near
is on
that
mine.
tightrope.
Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But
You know
once
how
this
you
threat
come
to Meridian
come
is
up
dealt
around
with,
to
another
the
one
walkway?
looms. We
It's
have
like a
to
little
talk about the eclipse.
We will.
trail
promise.
that goes up along the side. And beside it is like this massive rock. I'll show you the exact location. Hold on, let me get into this map. You said the top left, hey? Yeah, see, the problem is that when you get all of them, they disappear out of the map. Send me a screenshot of your screen. Like,
A moment of your time, Outlander?
No. Oh, I could buy the stuff from this. What do I need? One grazer heart, one long leg heart, 2 luminous operating, 1 stride heart, 1 shell grazer, long leg. Um, I would recommend you can actually climb there, man. If you stand back, like if you can you see where the figurine is? Like you should be able to see the big mark. Like on the side of the rock face, you will see the big Banuk emblem. Yeah, and if you look like right above it, I think a little bit to the left, you will see a little table with the Banuk figurine on it. And if you walk back, like once you find the figurine, then walk back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Banuk figurine is a little bit up above to the left of it. And if you sort of like from that emblem or whatever, if you walk back a little bit, you have a look at the rock face, you will see a climbing path on your right hand side, like it goes kind of diagonally up to the left. I remember doing that. I'm fast traveling there now. Is it your last one? Yeah. I'm loading in now. Because I found it like it was a little bit hard at first because I was like, how the fuck do I even get up there? And then I was like, hey, I can just climb up here. And then, yeah. Because I think you use the tight ropes to climb back down off of it. Like, this whole game is just molded into like one big event in my brain. I can't really remember specifics. Okay. Now we gotta find the... Oh yeah, found the mark.
If I have to come here, I'm better off wearing my disguise.
Oi, bro. Find a big wooden pillar. Found it? Okay, I'll show it to you where it is. I'll send you a screenshot. You could just watch me do it, and then you can do it. Or we can send you the screenshot. Because I'm right there now. And go on to YouTube. Wow, that's an awesome jump. Go the other way. Oh, shit. Yeah. Find that, and then climb up it, and then it should be pretty straightforward. You just climb. Yeah, boy. Well up. Got it. Found it. Stop looking. Oh, that hurt. Man, pulling the sickest front lip flips, eh?
Can't be too prepared.
Now we're gonna go back. Freaking cat. Yeah, man, I got level 50 before as well. Yeah. I think I had level 50 last, maybe Thursday or something like that. Okay. What is it? The thing that comes out of the ground. Alright. Behemoths are easy to kill, I reckon. What the fuck? Where does it want me to go?
These Oseram come
Sorry?
here to
No.
our sacred space
Oh, I was
and
going
don't
up the
make
stairs.
any effort to fit in.
Prince Edaman has returned to Meridian.
Find it slips here. See for yourself.
This is the place? You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Did you just get owned?
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Oh. Whoa.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Well, I
If we
can
get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Nah, I don't
If we
think.
can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Okay. I have to open this door. Let's jump on top of the
If we can get
blaze.
rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
You reckon? Righto. I'll talk to her and let's see what I got outside. No. That way and maybe something this way. Yep, can't jump there.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Ow.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Wouldn't have been prudent to inspect everything before you blew it the
Blue
fuck up?
tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
Able-bodied adventurers, hurry up! Preferably
Get to the
with no
fire and
friends or
set up a
family,
bucket line!
but I'm not choosy.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. Must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Down, girl. Dang. Oh, yep. What the fuck? This is not gonna end well for me. I'm rimrocked. I missed the jump. Now I'm on a ledge and I can't go up or down. But we'll see. Shit. Shit. Yep. Yeah, make sure you keep all the hearts and get all the outfits, because apparently there's an outfit trophy, which I did not know. And I sold, you know, the hearts and crap that you get from, you have to buy all the outfits apparently to get a platinum. Nah, buy, B-U-Y. I didn't realize that, and I sold everything that I had. Fuck off, as if. I gotta sit there and wait for this to load. You know what? I need a solid state. The data points are... Hope not. I've got like a fair chunk of them, but I'm missing a fair chunk as well. I'm not like a platinum guy, so I'm not really fussed if I get it or not. As easy as that, I fucked it up twice.
Wish I could be there to see the...
Goodbye, quiet approach.
No more quiet approach for me.
Stocking up.
Take one of these mushrooms. It's not fucking mushroom.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes.
It's not. Get a dick in you, mate.
Didn't?
No,
I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
I can't spare the weight.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Eyes on me, brothers!
Can we finish this? I've got a Sangha to kill. I've let her out. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Don't back out now! Fight!
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Freaking Glinthawks up in Ireland.
Fight or run.
Those majestic, murderous flint hawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way!
Fucking hate glint hawks, man.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glint hawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
Fall down, glint hawk. Can I just hit you with 2 arrows? Fucking hell.
Those majestic, murderous glint hawks!
I don't think so.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
Get my loot. Whoa.
No space.
Damn it.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
I'd have killed the prick.
It's always the ones you least expected, cousin.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Somebody's starving. How are they going to know that?
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Fine goods for him.
The Hunter's Lodge. So?
Prince Edelman has returned to me.
Nah, nothing.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a underjaw lure in your bed. Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than two sticks and a string.
Let your guard down.
Sun King of Odd Spies saved Prince Edelman from the Shadow
Let's
Cartel.
have a chat.
Now they have
No,
no claim on
a
it.
colorful discussion.
Some Asaram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing. No, I'm awake and alert.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and We'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to
Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses.
That was weird the way the fuck it
Please,
got up.
tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Move along. We have no need to loiter around here.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Some Osram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Don't let them take the city without a fight.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Who leads the attack?
Get up here because we knew we'd be protected.
They say the Karja in Shadow have machines with them. Terrible machines.
Don't like using this elevator. See if there's something that I can use. Can get down. Nope. Apparently I'm missing the side mission. I think I'm missing a few side missions that I haven't done. It's not showing up on my...
A woman is sent off of the lodge. The sun has...
Have you just polished that armor, is it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Aloy.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Prince Edom and escape Sunfall. Praise the Sun King for saving him without bloodshed.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but That was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Damn hustle, stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes on her.
Nil's missing. Where is he?
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe. You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur.
Do you want the plot twist?
Hunt into these lands. So many machines.
Do you want a plot
even
twist?
Demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Yeah. So
Our
apparently,
enemies dug up an army of them.
if you reply to everyone with like the heart symbol,
that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
You get more allies for the final battle.
How many men?
But thanks
do
for
you think
telling me
really
that
battle,
game.
Lucid?
That's much appreciated.
Many as I have to.
I love it when you say things
Where
like
fuck
that.
is
It's
Neil?
so
What?
cheerful.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me. Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Whoa, that's a big cannon. Sorry, Strider, you're gonna get it. Nice.
then.
This'll help.
Isn't that him? From the Battle
Hey,
of the
it's Will.
Can be. Cinnabar
Nice.
sightings was before that, and there were no survivors.
Nil?
Hey, Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not that matter. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed, like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist? Well, I don't like to boast. Killed anyone lately you'd like to talk about?
I like this guy.
I don't care for fighting machines. But I hear these ones are demons. That's exciting.
That's a nice spear, Ethan.
Thank you.
I like the way
Wow.
you
Going down fast.
But I want a backflip. Yeah. Let's do it again. Yum. Hop on. Yeah, boy. One more time. Just for good measure. Yeah, boy.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
When you need me, I'll follow your lead.
Sick.
Who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed?
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word. The Carja do not impress me. To build so tall is to invite the fate of the ancients.
I can agree with that.
Not the worst way to go, saving the world.
We need to check out something.
Glinthawk's attacking. I'd better see if I can help. Speak to whoever's in charge.
Dang.
We're exhausted. It's the first flock we faced today.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
I heard the Glinthawks attacking. They're scavengers. They don't hunt for sport. What's drawing them here?
Has to be the blasted Karja. If we're in an era of peace, why am I elbow deep in Glinthawk bung? They keep coming in waves.
Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Karja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Karja have been leaving scrap around?
Here? Never. If a Karja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up
Trampled
and make
over.
him eat it.
Alright, I'm gonna get you to do something really, really cool. You know where Shadow Karja post is? In the mountains? Yeah, well, post, like, you know, the place that you get, that you get imprisoned and then you get out of, by killing the behemoth thing. And to go back there, right, you need to have, what do you call it? Camouflage on, so you have to have that Karja Shadow outfit on. So you don't put that on. Grab a charger or whatever. Just take the path towards there. And when you get close to there, something funny will happen, and you'll be like, "What the actual fuck?" And then turn around, go back, and then try it again. You'll see.
Why do you think the Karja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Karja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But
well,
everyone knows
you'd
that
have
they
to do a
want
side
this
quest
place.
there anyway, so do it before you're doing
They
that.
want every place.
But how could the Karja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Karja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
As mayor, I order people around. Gotta be plain hammered to get things done. Can't stand those Karja chunks and their flowery talk. But since we helped the Karja get rid of their rotten king, it's been peace and brotherhood and all that dung.
You don't think the peace will last?
Don't have time for peace. I got Karja merchants begging for a discount on the gate tax, and Glinthawks attacking. Which is worse?
Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Angela send you a screenshot.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no.
Trophies. Oh, you're keen, aren't you?
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Karja's behind all this.
This guy. I press the press circle when you're like at a height, and instead of doing like a roll, it does like a front flip. It looks so awesome, man. All right.
I don't think I could survive another attack. How can we stop that from happening again?
Don't be a dick.
Turn off! Turn off!
What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes. I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years. But I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
Oh,
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world. As we, in our ignorance, go about
turning on off the mic.
Your point?
Oh. No, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Did you know this whole time that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess. That car just said the workshop was near his campsite on the eastern ridge. Save these for the trail. Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Sick. There you go. Oh, I was running up this ledge and I thought there was nice ground clearing ground behind underneath me. When I pulled out this massive jump, I need to realize that, you know, it's just a big, massive canyon slash cavern, and I fell to my death. It's funny as shit. Like, yep.
Now let's
This
get
game was
past them.
made by fans.
If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave. Back to your business.
Damn it, I got a Stormbird. Shit, I gotta kill it. This is where you come in handy. Rope caster. And no, I do that.
might go on forever. Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop. So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
How far away am I?
Been killed. Is no place safe?
We had nowhere else to run.
We're lost without outside help. Can't let this happen again.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
And I will take your metal shots. Thank you. I haven't known that. That's why it's not lit. The guy caught a fish and he's without killing it, he's grabbed it in his hands and tried to take a photo of it for Instagram or whatever. The thing just flies out of its hand, straight into the fucking waterhole. I will not see that fish again. Fucking idiots. Caught a fish, let's take a picture of it while it's alive. Oh shit. So run, run, little horsey.
They must be awesome. They put their stamp on this place.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Here's what I don't get about the Sundom. All these fancy decorations.
Aloy, fancy seeing you all the way out here. Aren't you going to miss your battle?
There's still some time, and I had things left to do.
Lots of moving parts to you, aren't there? I like that. You're welcome here, though I can't make you as welcome as I'd like. We're being pressed by machines on one side, bandits on the other. So I've been trying to finish up this beauty, to settle our territory disputes.
This chick Petra in this game, I think she's a lesbian. She keeps cracking onto Aloy.
The Free Heap. Free because we answer to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you're a forge woman. You run the forge and the town too.
The town is the forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Eildermen having their say. If we were back in the claim Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was steel young from the forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
This weapon you're working on, it's like the cannons back at Meridian.
Uh-huh. Was glad to get reacquainted with those guns. I've been building this one from memory. In the hands as much as in the head. Like you. You craft your own ammunition, I can tell. Little scars on your fingertips. Making this beast, same principle, just bigger and louder.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
Everywhere I go, I keep stealing metal shards. Take it, 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 take it. Oh, well, that's alright then.
Stay busy, friend.
All the outfits.
Never know when I might need these.
I'm literally like one trophy away from I'll catch up with you later. Mami girmiş.